All right, check 1, 2. Check, check, check. Test, test, test. All right. Keep it clean. We're on YouTube. Check 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
All right, ready?
Welcome to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution. High school basketball plays here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports. Bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season.
3 for the lead! Up off the back of the rim and it falls in! That's it! The DeLone Catholic Squirettes have won the state championship!
Now let's head out to the action for the Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, right here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Good evening, everyone, from Garden Spot High School here in New Holland, Pennsylvania. Welcome to State Playoff Hoops, our Friday night coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, as the Central York Panther girls meet the Spring-Ford Rams here in the PIAA 6A bracket. It's the second round, which is also the Sweet 16 here in the state of PA. Hi again, everybody. Daryl Henry alongside Andy Bria. Welcome to the Penn State York pregame show. And Andy, you are a gamer, my friend. It's game day, and you are not to miss.
Absolutely, man.
You are ready to go.
I'm ready to go.
I am next to the coolest cat in the gym here tonight.
He's referring to the fact that I had cataract surgery in my right eye yesterday morning, and I have to wear these big, humongous, wraparound black sunglasses, which I'm going to try to take off when the game starts. But yeah, man, this is
Wraparound. You look like a rapper with them on. You look hip.
what's up? No, we got a basketball game. Very young teams out here. A lot of juniors. One team starting looks like 3 sophomores, a freshman, and a junior, or a senior. The other side's got mostly juniors. So this is going to be fun. This is a great facility, downtown New Holland, I think, or whatever.
Yeah, it's sprawling.
Yes, it is sprawling. We were in the sprawlingness of it, believe me.
Almost got run off the road by an Amishman.
Right.
Or two.
Or two.
But yes, this is a great facility for state playoff hoops. We've been here before. We've got a great vantage point up top. And before we get into this matchup, we've been running the promo all week that we would have tonight's game and tomorrow's game. Well, tomorrow's been postponed already, right. So we will not, unfortunately, have the West York girls against Manheim Central. They're playing on Sunday, so we won't have that one for you tomorrow, unfortunately. But this
pretty much everything's been canceled tomorrow. What I hear, Jerry's kids are canceled.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, some of the local ones, yeah. Not all of them on the bracket, at least, have been posted yet.
No, not yet.
But once, if we get what we're told we're going to get tomorrow, there might be more tomorrow that get postponed. But as far as our matchup tonight, Andy, Central 22-6. They had a disappointing early out in the league playoffs, but finished 5th in the district playoffs with 3 wins, losing only to Central Dauphin, who went on to win the championship. Right. If they win tonight, there's a great chance they would play Central Dauphin on Tuesday, by the way. And they got here by winning a 3-point decision on the road at Upper St. Clair on Tuesday of this week, the WPIAL runner-up, which was no small feat.
Right.
And then you've got Spring-Ford, who's 21-6, and they come in as the District 1 runner-up. And what they've done in the Philly area has been outstanding in recent years. 5 straight Pioneer Conference championships. Last year, they went all the way to the state final. Of course, they graduated a bunch of seniors, including Lucy Olson, who's now a starter at Villanova. But they are very young, but they've been very good. This should be a really good matchup in the second round here tonight.
Fun to watch young ladies and been there and coached them, and sometimes they're not affected by the bright lights. And I mean, this is state second round stuff. These are big games. I mean, you really got to come out and feel comfortable in this setting. And you know, both of these teams at this level know what this is like. So, team that gets in a rhythm early, they'll have success, put a little pressure on the other side.
Yeah. I'm wondering how similar they are. I mean, if you look at the stats, they both average about 50 a game. They both have a point guard that's the leading scorer at about 14 per game. Bella's a junior. Anna Azara is a sophomore for Spring Ford. But the Rams, they also have a stout defense that they're known for, and one of the big reasons for their win on Tuesday against Nazareth area, they pitched a shutout in the second quarter that night.
Wow. That's serious defense. And I was watching them warm up. I've not seen teams warm up like that. They had 4 coaches across, and they're coming out, bumping them, having them guard ball. I think we're going to see some good man-to-man out of this team tonight. But Central can slice and dice that man-to-man. Bella can get it done, and they're not real big, Spring Ford, so it'll be interesting to see if the post players, Wright Rawls and Marley Bond, can get something done inside. I'm sure Wisner's, wants to put the ball down low and see if this Spring Ford team will adjust to that.
Well, we'll hear from head coach Scott Wisner coming up. He joins Andy on our pregame coaches interview brought to you by State Farm Insurance agent Trish Hauser as we count down to tip-off here tonight from New Holland here at Garden Spot High School. Been a few years since we've been here, but Central York here tonight facing Spring Ford in the girls 6A second round, which is the round of 16 in the PIAA state playoffs. Opening tip coming up in about 10 minutes. Our coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine. And again, stay tuned. We'll hear from Scott Wisner coming up next here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count: family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our MyWellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
You line your feet up on the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body and cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer. And whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time at a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Dolphin, Speedo, Nike, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer's shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet. We're more than sports shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Moundrose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
Take us on the go with the new WOIK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOIK. First in York, first in sports.
Welcome back to our pregame show. Tonight, we've got a 6A girls matchup with the Central York Panthers and the Spring Ford girls basketball team up at Garden Spot. And with me now is a very successful coach, longtime coach of the Central York Panthers, Scott Wisner. Coach, congratulations on getting your kids this far. Talk a little bit about this challenge of playing the Spring Ford bunch.
This is a very traditional, perennially strong team that is very skilled. They have many good shooters, and so we're going to have to try to force them out of their comfort zone, not let them be comfortable catching and shooting the ball, and that's going to be a big key for us tonight.
They're a very young team.
Yes, they are. We're hoping that we have juniors, they have sophomores, so we're hoping that next year of experience plays in our favor a little bit.
You know, when it gets to this time of the year where you win and go home, how much pressure is that put on these kids?
They definitely feel it. As much as you try to talk about it and say, you know, you've just got to play your game, it's another game, it's the same gym, same dimensions, all of that stuff, you know that that extra pressure gets to them because they understand that if they lose, the season's over. I mean, you know, you got that one-and-done mentality at this point. And so you just try to calm them as much as you can and understand that there's probably going to be a little jitters and, you know, work through it and just try to get into your regular mentality as quickly as you can.
All right, you watched them on film, you put together your game plan keys, you got to do well tonight, Scott, to win.
Okay, so again, the first thing is we think we can pressure them a little bit because they're young, so we want to try to put some pressure on their guards. Know that we have to get out on shooters. They have a lot of good three-point shooters, so we have to contest really hard. And at the same time, still not let them get, obviously, easy penetration to the rim. And then, as always, I think one of the biggest keys at this level is who's going to win the loose ball rebounding war. Those extra possessions that you either get for yourselves or give away are huge, and so that's going to be a big aspect tonight.
Good luck to you, Coach.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.
We'll be right back with more of our pregame show right after this on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Wheatland Eye Care at 234 Rosedale Drive in Manchester is locally owned and have been serving the community and giving back to the community for over 60 years. We currently have 4 doctors that offer a wide range of services, including eye health, vision exam, contact lenses, glasses, sunglasses, and LASIK consultations. We're the only practice in the area offering solutions for myopia control to keep nearsightedness from progressing in young people. We are a location for the Dry Eye Center of PA, offering the latest technology for diagnosis and treatment of dry eye diseases and its symptoms. We can also offer medically necessary contact lenses for treatment of corneal eye diseases. We are accepting new patients and participate with most medical insurances and vision plans. Call us today at 717-266-5661 or via our website, wheatlandeyecare.com, to make an appointment or find out more.
New FM signal, new website. Get features, live broadcasts, and on-demand game broadcasts and shows online at 989WOYK.com.
Well, opening tip-off just a couple minutes away. Central York Panthers, the Springford Rams from Royersford, Pennsylvania. Andy, our player intros tonight brought to you by Broadway Transmission.
All right, the Springford Rams, coached by Mickey McDaniel, looks like in his 9th year. Number 20, she's a 5'7" sophomore. Sienna Miller, a 5'7" sophomore. Number 21, Anna Azara. Number 22, a 5'6" senior, Cameron Pufko. A 5'7" sophomore, number 23, Katie Tiffin. And number 31, it looks like their go-to player, a 5'10" sophomore, Mac Mackenzie Pettinelli. For the Central York Panthers, coached by Scott Wisner, who's basically been there forever. You got number 3, a 5'4" senior, Carly Baca. A 5'7" junior, number 12, Bella Chimenti, right?
That was
Chimienti.
Pretty good.
Chimienti.
Better.
Easy, Cosmo. Here we go. Now, 5'7" sophomore, number 21, Ireland Long. A 6' junior who could be a key tonight, number 32, Mackenzie Wright Rawls. And a 5'11" junior, number 33, Marley Bond.
All right.
And I'm going to call her Bella, so.
Yeah.
That's the safe.
That is advised.
It is advised. I might take the glasses off, see what happens. Oh, man, that's bright.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you are a gamer,
I'm doing the best I can.
and I did not twist your arm. Let that be known. You called this morning and said you're ready. So, Panthers about to be introduced here. They will be in the road black with the orange numbers and letters trimming tonight. The 5th seed out of District 3. Now, they beat Lebanon in the opening round. Then they lost in the quarters at CD, but they came back to beat Penn Manor and Manheim Township, both at home, to get that 5th place slot.
Got through this game 2006 as a 5th seed out of District 3. This is good stuff when you're playing. You know what I mean? You're the dog. Always like being a dog.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Spring Ford being introduced. They'll be in the home white tonight. Gold on the side, navy numbers and letters. They were state champs back in 2013.
Wow.
Runner-up the following year, both against Cumberland Valley. And we've got the anthem here.
Sound like the Mormon Tabernacle Choir there.
Well, yeah, I don't see the vocalists that perform that, but
No, there was about 30 of them. We would have saw them, okay?
well, just about set to go.
Play some basketball.
Yes, sir. Winner moves on to Tuesday night's quarterfinal. And the winner of Central Dauphin and Abington awaits that one.
Abington, huh?
Abington.
That's where I would have went to high school if I wouldn't have moved on to Scholar School.
Okay, that was my next question.
Yeah. Went to Abington Junior, 7th and 8th grade. Yeah.
Really? I did not know that.
Yes, I did. All right, this is going to be fun.
Opening tip-off brought to you by WellSpan Sports Medicine. The Panthers 22-6, the Rams 21-6, and again 1 year removed from reaching the state final. A lot of these young players learn from that group of seniors that graduated, including Lucy Olson, who was twice All-State. And they have arrived here maybe earlier than expected with all these underclassmen in the lineup, but it should be a good one.
It's fun as a coach when you got a lot of underclassmen.
Central only starting one senior, that's Baca. Here we go, Wright Rawls at center. And the ball is up. Central controls it. They will shoot to our left here in the first half tonight. Kimienti gets them lined up. Right side, it's Ireland Long coming out to the perimeter. And around to the left now, it's Bella with it. They send Bond down to the low post, but around the perimeter it goes. Wright Rawls backs her way in, pivots, hits Baca a long two from the left wing, bounces off. Katie Tiffin the rebound for Spring Ford, and here they come to our right with their first touch of the night. The Panthers in zone to start. High post kick out, left corner three, around that hangs on the rim, fell off. And a rebound to Marley Bond, but she was tied up right away, and the arrow keeps it with Spring Ford. Tiffin had the shot and the miss.
Interesting start out in the zone by Spring Ford. Must be something he's going to like against this Panther bunch.
And here is the point guard, Azera, off the inbound, missed a little runner. Here goes Wright Rawls the other way, splits the D, had it partially blocked, but saved it in all the way out to Long by the right sideline, and now Central will set up.
You got to get some movement through this man-to-man.
No score, a minute in. Here's a ball screen 3. Kimienti back rimmed it from the left wing, followed it, and knocked it to Wright Rawls, who gunned it down low, but on a short hop, it skips past Marley Bond and out of bounds.
If we're going to see what we watched in the first game with City School against Mount Calvary, they were launching threes from the NBA line.
Yeah.
Okay?
Central, some 2-2-1 press here. And it is Pettinelli who tosses it ahead. Azera fires it, stretching it up toward the left corner. Now back to the top, back to the corner. 3, this time good for Katie Tiffin. And Spring Ford has struck first.
She was wide open. All right, 1-2-2 full court press.
Baca ahead, long to Wright Rawls in the middle. Drives it, tried to dump it low. It was tipped by Pettinelli. Wright Rawls got it back, tried to dish it underneath to Bond, and that's knocked away.
And that time they were lucky to get the ball.
And Sienna Miller a break up underneath. Kimienti the baseline trigger. And has Baca out on the right side of the arc. Tossed it out front. Kimienti's got it. Working on Azera. A great point guard matchup tonight. Now to Wright Rawls, left alone, right wing. Steps to the elbow, shoots, and it bounces all around and off.
Remember
down
those,
to Miller.
Right, remember those second chance rebounds he wanted? So far, 3 possessions, none.
Now the Rams set up shop. Now here's Tiffin, who hit the 3 a moment ago. They've got a bunch of shooters. They average 6.7 threes a game.
Oh.
And Azera fires one down. Low layup. Wright Rawls got a partial block on Puffco.
Wide open.
Now around the arc, Pettinelli, right baseline drive. Try to sidestep Wright Rawls, who got another. And it is Tiffin who recovers. Around to the left wing, Azera a 3. That's off the mark. Foul going for the rebound. And a push off on Mac Pettinelli. And Central finally will get possession.
They're going to set up in that 1-2-2. It's like a 3-quarter court trap. They want to get you around half court right as you pass half court.
Still 3-0. Here's Baca through the
Ball,
logo.
right, you want the ball in the middle.
They do gain the front court. Almost 3 minutes in, Kimienti calls out the set. A bounce left wing to Baca. Wright Rawls screening and a poke and a foul reaching in by Anna Azera, trying to pop a steal out front.
And you're going to have to figure out, and that was the thing that I used to preach a lot in the locker room. Figure out how these guys are going to call it, the stripes. How are they going to call it? They're going to give you that. She reached across the body there. You got to be careful early.
Baca inbounds, Kimienti along the top. Azera goes under the screen and then closes. Here's Wright Rawls now pivoting in and got tied up.
Jump ball.
And Cam Puffco with the defense, their lone senior. Perfect timing on that reach to tie her up.
Not as much motion as I'd like to see out of Central.
Central does keep it on the arrow. Kimienti baseline to inbound, fires it out top. Wright Rawls will back it up, give to Bella coming out at point. And Bella will back it up some more, space the floor. Right side, it's Bond stepping out, give and go try. We've got a hold, a foul defensively on Spring Ford.
Are they going to get the point guard again?
They might have. They
They did.
That's significant.
That can be. Yeah.
Mickey McDaniel pondering his next move, and he'll send a sub to the table. Panthers inbound. Here's Long with it out front.
You got to go right at her. I mean, she got 2 fouls on her.
Wright Rawls, a foul line, Jay. Back rimmed it. Rebound down to Tiffin. Azera pushes it ahead up the left wing. It's Sienna Miller with it, their top outside shooter. They've got like 4 that are right around similar numbers in hitting from deep. Now it's Pettinelli with it right wing, fires it inside. Azera up and under, nothing there on Wright Rawls. Back out front, into the right corner, up the wing again, and they'll keep it moving.
And that's what he wants with the zone. Try to keep those shooters with somebody in their face.
Here's Azera stopping at the foul line across left corner. Miller now off to Pettinelli. Kimienti stays glued to her. And it's floated out front for Tiffin. Now to Azara, left wing to the high post. That's where Pettinelli does a lot of her work. Around to the right corner, Tiffin again looking for room. Nothing there on the side of that zone. It's a 2-3 in the half court. Pettinelli back to the right side, a three. Tiffin bouncing twice off the rim. Rebound Pettinelli, underhands it to Tiffin. Jumper in the lane is up and good, and it's 5-0.
And Tiffin has all 5 of those points. And Central hasn't even looked at a good look at this point.
Tiffin's got a younger sister, a freshman on this team. Her older sister was a senior last year. Here's Kimienti on a handoff and draws a foul. Give and go from Wright Rawls. And Bella right down the left line of the lane is fouled going in.
And that's what you're going to, right now, that's the option that I would take to get you back in your flow. Go to the basket. Oh.
First is off the back of the iron.
This is not the kind of start I'm sure that Coach Wisner wanted. Right now, they're ice cold.
Second is good, and finally, Central on the board, 5-1. 3:17 left in the opening quarter. Panthers with the zone D on the way up the floor. Springford got Azara out of there with 2 fouls. Aliyah Soliday is in. And here is Tiffin with it out front, has all 5 for them. Pettinelli turns, foul line jumper, bouncing off. Rebound to Wright Rawls.
You got to push it.
A little over 5 minutes in, still 5-1. Panthers trying to set up and get some flow on offense.
And they have not been able to do that so far. This is a scrappy Rams team, this Springford bunch.
Here's Marley Bond with it out front. Into Wright Rawls. Drop step to the hoop. Miss. Powering that one up. And the rebound goes out off a Panther. Might have been Wright Rawls reaching on her own miss.
She got it. She got to go strong when she goes to the basket. Central now with the little pressure.
Ireland Long might have gotten a fingertip on one. Here go the Rams, though. Down the middle and a layup for Katie Tiffin. It is 7-1. She's done all of it.
And right now, Panthers are completely out of sorts right now. You need to get something here other than Rawls.
Handoff from the high post. It's Ireland Long crashing down the lane, and an offensive foul is called as she banged over Cam Puffko, and it's going the other way.
He's going to need a timeout here. They score in this possession. You need a timeout to calm your bunch down. This gets away early in a state game like this.
Panthers in the 1-2-2 full court. Here's Pettinelli, throws it down the floor, and up ahead was Puffko waiting. Sent it out to the perimeter. Miller gives it up to Tiffin on the left side and back out to Pettinelli.
And patient not to throw up the first shot there. Reload, get a good shot off.
Now here's Soliday to Pettinelli, right side of the arc, back out front. Tiffin back to Pettinelli, and Mickey McDaniel wants a timeout from back at the bench. It's a 30. 1:40 to go in the first quarter, 7-1 Springford. And Andy, obviously the story early is a rugged start offensively for Central.
They just, right now they have no motion to their offense. The spacing's not good. And this Springford bunch can play some defense. And like I said, warming up, that's what they were concentrating on, their defense. They're jamming the cutters, coming through the lane. You really have nowhere to go right now. Wright Rawls has got a couple of 12-footers she got off badly, and so he needs some motion. He has to figure this out. You can't let this get away and have to be coming back from big numbers down in the state game.
Panthers this year started 4-0, 8-1, 15-2, 18-3, had an 18-4 regular season. Disappointing opening playoff loss, but bounced back. 2-3 zone and a closeout foul on Baca, who tripped up Sienna Miller out on the right wing.
And Baca just stuck the leg out there, and you got to move.
Panthers second, rather.
Right, he's got to stay. He's staying in his zone right now, but at some point you're going to have to bring some pressure.
Here's Soliday slamming the brakes, left wing. Nothing on that side of the zone.
Wide
and
open.
A high-low down underneath. Puffko, the layup. It's good from Pettinelli, and that makes it 9-1.
And that's the way you beat the zone. He went high post, Puffko down on the block, wide open.
1:10 to go in a difficult opening frame. Emily Crownhamel in for Central. Here's Wright Rawls with it up top and dishes to Crownhamel right wing. Sets the screen. Crownhamel shoots, back rims it. Rebound to Sienna Miller. Miller will bring it up to our right. Final minute of the first quarter. Springford has to like where they are right now.
Oh, my God. You get real comfortable. This kid can, you let her operate like that. Pettinelli in the high post. Wright Rawls is 4 feet, 5 feet off of her when she grabs it.
She is actually, as they run some time here, she's actually their leading assister, if you will, at 4 per game, more than Azera, the point guard, at 3 per game.
Well, if a lot of teams play zone against them because they have these shooters.
Now Wright Rawls trying to jump one, just a whisker late. They move it to Tiffin, right corner, 3 bounced off, and Kimienti has the rebound, and we got a foul with Soliday hanging on her. Central ball with 12.8 left.
You got to get a good one here. You got 12.8 seconds left. You got a lot of time to get the ball up the floor. Get what you want.
Bella lets it roll. Picks it up shy of half court. 10 seconds left. Bounced it right wing to Baca. And out front, Crownhamel with it with 6. Left side, it's long. Shot fake, moves right, takes the 3. It's an air ball, and it went off the fingertips of Soliday, who lost it out of bounds with only 0.3 left.
Not a good opening quarter, Dave, for Central York. They just have no flow to their offense at this point.
And the inbound tipped, and that'll do it as Baca tries to chuck it, hits the rim, but too late. Central held to 1 free throw in the opening quarter, and at the end of one tonight, it's Springford 9, Central 1. Second quarter coming up. Our state playoff coverage on WOYK is presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
Stony Brook Family Restaurant, located at 3560 East Market Street in York, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Completely remodeled, Stony Brook is the home of good food and hospitality at reasonable prices. Proudly serving the York area for over 30 years, Stony Brook is family-owned and now also serves beer and wine. For home cooking, homemade soup, steaks, seafood, our famous roasted chicken, or just about anything, visit Stony Brook Family Restaurant, 3560 East Market Street in York.
You're on York's home for Sixers basketball. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
9-1 at the end of a quarter. Andy, we mentioned Springford on Tuesday night had a shutout second quarter against Nazareth area. Here in the first tonight, they hold Central to 1 free throw.
Yeah, and it's really, they did not really get a good look at a good shot. And, right now, Scott's got to figure out what he wants to do. You can't stay in this zone much longer. You're going to have to come out and pressure the basketball. And the problem with that is Pettinelli in the middle, big body, and they're going to come out in the zone again. He's going to stay in the 2-3. They got 2 post players and 3 around the top.
Azera is back in, the point guard. And she'll go off ball here. Here's a high post feed. Pettinelli, right corner to Tiffin, back out. Springford to our right. They've also brought in 6'2 junior Megan Robbins, backup post player, center. Pettinelli, a high-low, down to Robbins, under the hoop, missed, and there is no second effort. Oh, there will be. The ball knocked out by Central.
And they let it go out of bounds thinking the Rams knocked it out, and they did not.
Pettinelli, the baseline passer, into Robbins, going out to the top. Now around the arc, Pettinelli by the right corner, shovels it into the corner. Tiffin, she'll dribble out from there. Now around the horn, Azera down low and a mishandle. Robbins couldn't catch it, and the Panthers grabbed the turnover.
Springford put the double low post in, and they were trying to get 3 around 2.
Now the Panthers to our left. still looking for their first field goal tonight, down 9-1. Here's Wright Rawls above the foul line, shoots. It's off the front of the rim. Rebound to Pettinelli.
She's got to follow that shot. They got to get some rebounds. So far, one and done on the offensive end.
Spring forward with it. Azara, right wing, dribbling in against Long underneath. Throws it back out front, missing Tiffin, but she saved it at midcourt. Now Azara left corner to the high post. Pettinelli spots the opposite wing. Tiffin missing a three from the corner. Azara the rebound, and she's fouled, lunging back in at 5'7" in there. The point guard on the offensive glass.
And I'll tell you what, right now, she's on the floor with 2 fouls. And playing like that, she's doing a nice job right now for them.
Azara, who was a starting point guard as a freshman for that team last year, whose only loss was to North Allegheny in the state final. First free throw is good.
That's got to be tough.
Yeah.
Getting your first loss in the state final. Wow.
Last year's second team All-Pioneer Conference as a freshman. Second one up, that's good. And it's 11-1 Spring Ford. 6:34 to go in the first half.
Not the kind of start you wanted if you're orange and black.
Panthers shoot to our left. On offense with Long left wing to Bond at the top. Over to Crowdhamel deep right. Bond sets the screen. They'll reverse it back to the left. Now back out front. Kimienti trying to shake her defenders. Step back three. Back rimmed it. Wright Rawls going for the offensive board. Kept it alive. Here's Crowdhamel, a three right wing. That hit front rim. Azara the board. Fires it down the floor. Tiffin a running grab and hits Robbins going to the hoop. And the center lays it in. Down the middle in transition.
You got to have a timeout.
Timeout Central, 5:55 to go in the half. It is 13-1, and a timeout needed, and we'll join them. Our state playoff coverage presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With offices in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York offices, 1910 Kenneth Road, at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or at 1399 South Queen Street, 885-5468. Or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
5:54 to go in the first half. Central brings it up, down 13-1. Kimienti will set him up left wing, going to the top for Long, a closeout. That forces her to pass it up. That was Azara coming out hard on Long, who's a good shooter. Now Wright Rawls with it up top. They'll give her space. She'll dance to the foul line, backs it in, has to kick it back. Long right wing, going out front now for Bond. Now Wright Rawls with it, powers her way inside, has to kick out again. Long will circle in from the right, got a face full of Robbins who blocked it.
Wow.
And Pettinelli grabs the loose change.
And look at her as a post player, bringing that ball up the floor, looks like a point guard.
And hits Robbins underneath. Wright Rawls, a block from behind. Robbins recovers, dumps it to Tiffin, who lays it in, falling down and one.
And I'll tell you what, this kid's a player. And right now, it is. Wright Rawls is offensively, Central's down low. Wright Rawls is asking for the ball on the low block with this big girl on her back, Robbins. Give her the basketball. Let her go to work. Just because the kid's on her back, you're looking right at her number. Give her the ball down low and see what happens. At minimum, you get to the foul line.
Yeah. Long will sit. Baca back. Free throw for Tiffin. Bounces off. Marley Bond, the rebound for Central. And Kimienti will push ahead the other way. Angles to the middle. Runner down the lane. Up and good off the glass. And finally, the Panthers have their first field goal tonight.
Right, but look at this. They let somebody way, and she walked.
Yeah, Soliday reaching, catching it way deep. Couldn't get the feet settled under the hoop on the down court pass.
Right, you've got to attack the basket. You can't be settling for threes. You want to get back in the game, attack the basket. Go right at them.
Took 11 minutes to get more than 1 point. Here's Kimienti down the left side, dealt it back to Wright Rawls. Drives the lane, foul and the basket, 15-5. As Wright Rawls scores her first 2 of the night.
And that's what she's got to do. Go to the hole. You don't need jump shots now. You got to get back in here. You got foul trouble now. You know, you've got the point guard with 2 out there playing. You got 22 now with 2. That's Pufko.
Now Wright Rawls with the free throw up, and it's around and off. Rebound to Azera. It's almost like they had earbuds down there, though, listening to you, Andy. That got Wright Rawls going to the hoop.
Well, yeah, and I mean, you don't like the background right now? Go to the basket.
Here's Pettinelli, high post, had to extend up to grab it. Panthers still in the zone. Pettinelli out to the left wing, a 3. That's no good. Sienna Miller rims it. Rebound to Marley Bond.
And Kimienti had Wright Rawls wide open.
Hits Baca for 3 quickly. It was short left wing. Wright Rawls crumples to the floor with it on the offensive glass. We've got a tie up, and it stays with Central.
Got lucky there. You got lucky there.
3:54 left in the half. Panthers are only down 10 for...
Right, as badly as they have played.
Yeah. Inbound up top. Wright Rawls with it. Drives the lane. Flings it up. Looking for contact. Whistles silent.
But she's got to get one more step there. Finish. Go to the rim.
Pettinelli brings it back along. Springford will set up. Again from Royersford, PA.
Against this zone, D, they're giving them a lot of room to operate.
Here's Miller. Shot fake right side. Starts in and sets up Azera. Corner 3. Air ball long. Scrapping for it down low. Miller got her hands on it. Out to the left wing. A 3. Tiffin around and off. And a jump ball for the board. Wright Rawls and Azera. And this time, Springford keeps it on offense.
At this point, you got 3:20 left second quarter. Again, just if you're Central, you got to go to the basket. Defensively, you've got to make them uncomfortable, and they're not pressuring the ball handlers.
Here's Pettinelli down in the left block, across underneath. Pufko wide open, floats it up over the recovery attempt and in.
Too easy. Where was the defense? Defense is standing up above her. You got to get down to the level of the ball.
17-5 now. Springford up. Panthers with it. Here's Kimienti, top of the arc. Off to the left wing, Wright Rawls bodies her way in. Up and under fake, hit the bottom of the rim. Bond keeps it alive. Out top to Bella for 3. It's around and off. Rebound to Pettinelli.
Numbers.
Rams back in transition. Miller to Tiffin, right corner, and underneath to Pettinelli. Wright Rawls got back to slap it away.
But again, offensively, they're getting the ball up in the air. They're only getting 1. You've got to move your feet and get in position to get those rebounds.
Robbins back in. Pufko will sit.
You need to get some second chance opportunities on the offensive end for Central right now. Oh, no.
Inbound to Zara in close. Fakes. Puts it up. Fell off. Rebound down to Krauthamel of Central, or Long, rather, number 20. And Kimienti brings it up. Pass behind Wright Rawls, but over along the sideline recovers. And now they'll get into their stuff. 2:20 left in the half, down 17-5.
See, Robbins right now is playing a one-man zone because Wright Rawls is on the outside.
Oh, there's Ireland Long, a catch-and-shoot 3 from the left wing, right on the money. 17-8. Panthers press.
No.
Azera throws a great ball ahead. Wright Rawls back to force a miss from Tiffin. Robbins, though, on the follow is fouled.
Right now, Central can't catch a break. They make a big 3 on this end, and you look like you're going to get a turnover, and you end up making a foul and putting her on the line for 2.
Springford had numbers the other way.
Pardon me?
Here's Robbins first, and that's off back rim. Got a number for you.
Mm-hmm. Not bad right now with the eyes.
I was wondering, you
up
ditched
here.
the shades.
Yeah, I did, but I got to keep my arm up. I'm kind of right below this line of lights, making me crazy.
Second one is off front rim. Right Rawls rebounds
Well,
it.
at least we know who to foul, right?
Here's Kimiente's stop-and-go move, and Robbins blocks it and then muscles it away. Goes to a knee, though, and traveled with it. And Central will get it back.
And then, again, spring forward with great defense there. Bella couldn't get to the rim. She had to settle for 4 feet from the basket because Robbins was just walking her down the lane line.
Kimiente inbounds. Baca faked the handoff, dribbles in, and is fouled. As she took a hard shot from the side by Robbins.
Let me tell you something. For as poorly as they played, they're only down 3 possessions right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you make these two. This is a 7-point game.
In a mostly miserable first half. Baca's first attempt is good. It's 17-9.
That was very nice of you.
I try to be gentle. Baca, who averages 7. Second one up, and
Very
that's
nice.
good.
This is a 7-point game. I'll tell you what, if you're spring forward, you can't be feeling real good about yourself.
17-10. Panthers try to trap. Tiffin got it back to Pettinelli. Now Azara scooting in from the right. Pass is tipped.
Oh, that's
scramble to the left corner.
Oh, that's a bad call.
They call it off Crowdhamel. She and Tiffin were both in pursuit toward the baseline.
How could I even say that? I can't even see, yet I disagree with the call. It's a coach.
I believe you can see just fine based on that on that analysis.
It's a coach thing.
Are you hustling me today?
Yeah, I'm hustling you. Absolutely. I come walking in here with all these people and those glasses. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Here's Pettinelli, left corner. Azara, baseline maneuver.
She
stepped
dribbled out of bounds. She literally put the ball down beyond the baseline.
So that wasn't even her foot. That was the ball that hit out of bounds.
Come on, Central. You got to get you got to get right at him here. You got to get Bella going to the basket, draw some contact.
1:10 left here in the half. 17-10. Here's long left wing to right Rawls. Foul line J up, and it bounced off the front of the rim. Rebound to Tiffin, who wants to turn and go. Final minute. And Tiffin will steady it, go to Pettinelli, who motions. And coming out is Miller. Now right side Tiffin, high post, and back up top.
Too easy. I don't understand why we're not pressuring the ball tougher, even in the zone.
Azara out between the circles.
Now.
Here comes Baca.
Right.
And a high post entry. Right Rawls nearly slapped it loose. Diving is Puffco to recover. Azara now a reach-in called on Baca right as she got to about the three-point line.
I thought we had a walk there on the slide.
It's going to be Central's sixth.
Yeah.
Baca's second. And they will protect her as Bond subs in. 31.7 left in the half. Rams back in. Here's Azara with it. Throws it right side for Tiffin. And they'll work it out left wing to Miller. Fakes and pivots. Gives back to Azara at the top with 20. Kimiente picks her up on D and steps out. So they've gone man-to-man now.
Yeah.
And Azara starts in. Pettinelli out to the left wing. Oh, they are still in zone.
Right.
Here's a shovel off to Pettinelli with 5. Back to Miller. Back to Pettinelli with 3. High post to Zara. A foul called.
Right.
She's bailed out on the turnaround attempt with .4 left.
But she did exactly what good players do. She just threw the ball at the basket and gets hacked. And that's what happens when you're aggressive trying to go to the basket. They're going to call that. I mean, right Rawls was right across her arms.
And that's her second. And with that time left, Azara's first is good. That was about her only option, and she pulled it off to perfection.
It was her only option. Absolutely her only option.
18-10 now. And the second one up, and off the back of the rim, rebound to Central. Bond And as she passes it ahead, time runs out. So we've played the first half. Not great for Central, but they're certainly not out of this game. It's 18-10 as we have reached the half here in New Holland tonight. Again, Springford 18, Central 10. Stay tuned. The Flying Feet Sports Shoes halftime show is coming up next.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
The Wolf Organization is now offering warehouse positions starting at $16 to $20 an hour, with bonus opportunities available along with shift differential. Permanent positions offer health benefits as well. Looking for something more? The Wolf Organization is also looking for qualified customer service reps and CDL drivers, with 4 convenient locations in the York area. The Wolf Organization is a proud part of the York community and wants you to experience the Wolf difference for yourself as part of our team. To apply today, visit wolfhomeproducts.com/opportunities.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count, family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our MyWellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
Your home for York's home team. The York College Spartans play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Yeah, welcome to the Flying Feet Sports Shoes halftime show. Central York, the girls trailing Springford 18-10 here at halftime. And Andy, I think the best way I could describe the way it looked to me for Central in that first half was just very uncomfortable.
Really, and you know, a very solid defensive man-to-man defense being played by the Springford bunch. That being said, there's things you can do against it. Spread the floor. When Wright Rawls is out at the three-point arc, okay, she is not a factor. And basically, if you got Robbins in there or Pettinelli covering her, you're a one-man zone in the middle of the paint. That's not a good thing. Go for round one, but get her the basketball, let her go to work. But you got to space that out, okay? You got to get cutters going through. You got to go to the basket. You're passing the ball. The line's, 18'6" here, basically? 19 feet to three-point arc. You're passing the ball about in the arc. You're 19 feet. You know, they'll let you shoot them threes. You're down 3 possessions. I mean, you got to go to the basket. You got to score, get something going. You got to get into some kind of flow, and Central's just not in it.
Yeah. We remind you that what would have been our game tomorrow, the West York girls and Manheim Central, has been preemptively postponed. I was trying to think of the right word. That's a big one.
Yeah, I have that small thing over here that Webster wrote.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah.
I may Google it.
It might be the best word we've used all year.
I know from my end, absolutely. I mean, that's got more letters than I've ever said in 3 words.
You've got at least a half to try to match me. So start thinking.
That smoke you'll see later, that's, yeah.
But, we won't have that one tomorrow. And we've got wall-to-wall conference championship Saturday instead on Westwood 1 and Sunday as well.
Yeah, we do. Who's the Big Ten? What's the Big Ten championship?
They won't play the championship till Sunday. They still got a bunch of games to decide who's in that, but
So basically, I'll be in my glory tomorrow. I did my housework today, so it's going to snow tomorrow.
Yep.
I got food. I have beverages.
Is milk included?
Yes.
And bread?
Yes.
Okay.
Milk and bread.
Very concerned about you with that. Although I know you would find other beverages to
Me and Anthony are
take the
good.
place. Anthony?
Me and my cat, we're good. You know, and I'll be watching basketball all day.
Does he respond when you call him Anthony? Does he know?
Yeah, his actual name is Tony,
Yeah.
but when he's in trouble, it's Anthony.
Tony the cat.
When I say Anthony, he's gone.
What kind of cat?
It's a tabby or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's named after Anthony Bourdain. That's the only reason I ended up with this cat. Who the hell names their cat after Anthony Bourdain?
Well, that was my next question, but you already posed it rhetorically.
Rhetorically. I don't even know what that means. See, this is the problem with this back and forth. If we're not talking basketball, I'm toast.
And I like that. It suits me.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so after tonight, hopefully we'll have teams advance and be somewhere this coming week. But, yeah, the weather kind of takes us out of it tomorrow with that postponement. So,
And I would imagine they're going to postpone everything.
Yeah, if it does what it's
Right.
forecasted to do.
Right.
Some of them have already made that decision.
Right.
But well, here it's 18-10, Central trailing. Are there stats?
Yeah, we got barely. We barely have stats.
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Are you? Okay. For the Springford Rams, Anna Zara went 3 for 4 for the line in the second quarter. She's got 3 points. Cameron Puffko, she has 2 field goals for 4 points. Katie Tiffin, number 23, hit a 3 early. She has 3 short field goals, went 0 for 1 from the line. She leads all scorers, believe me, all scorers with 9 points. And Megan Robbins off the bench had 1 field goal, 0 for 2 from the line. She has 2. By quarter, they were very consistent, 9 and 9. Remember, this is 6A girls. Carly Baca for Central York went 2 for 2 in the second quarter. She has 2 points. Bella has 1 field goal, 1 and 2 from the line. She has 3. Ireland Long hit a 3. They're only 1. She has 3 points. And the only other scorer, Mackenzie Wright Rawls, went to the basket, hit the layup, got fouled, went to the foul and missed it. By quarter, they were 1 and 9. Okay, so Central York's got to figure this out, what they want to do, come out, and they've got to come out with some energy in this third quarter.
Well, we'll get it started for you coming up. Central down 18-10. Second half is next. Presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Which is better? Getting the perfect set, the perfect approach, and powering through the ball with the perfect hit? Or reading the hitter, moving to the ball, and making the perfect dig? Flying Feet knows the answer. It all depends on which side of the net you're on.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is Central PA's home court for volleyball, featuring the names that know the game, including Asics and Mizuno. Flying Feet offers volleyball spandex and shorts and the best selection of knee pads around. And Flying Feet is your ankle support connection, featuring Active Ankle, Ultra Ankle, and Zamps, providing engineered precision support. And because volleyball isn't just for the gym, Flying Feet carries a great selection of indoor and outdoor balls and sand socks for working it out on the beach or in the backyard. Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty store prices.
Flying Feet.
1511 Melrose Avenue, just off exit 18 of I-83, next to Battery Warehouse.
Wheatland Eye Care at 234 Rosedale Drive in Manchester is locally owned and have been serving the community and giving back to the community for over 60 years. We currently have 4 doctors that offer a wide range of services, including eye health, vision exam, contact lenses, glasses, sunglasses, and LASIK consultations. We're the only practice in the area offering solutions for myopia control to keep nearsightedness from progressing in young people. We are a location for the Dry Eye Center of PA, offering the latest technology for diagnosis and treatment of dry eye diseases and its symptoms. We can also offer medically necessary contact lenses for treatment of corneal eye diseases. We are accepting new patients and participate with most medical insurances and vision plans. Call us today at 717-266-5661 or via our website, WheatlandEyeCare.com to make an appointment or find out more.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count, family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our MyWellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
Central starts the second half with the ball to our right. They trail 18-10. They're in the road black with the orange. Spring forward, the home white with navy numbers and letters, gold trim. Panthers have Bella off a ball screen, left wing three. It's short, and Bond on the baseline runs down the rebound. Bond, Marley Bond.
Absolutely. There's the cutter. You had Bella cutting to the basket. Give her the basketball.
Here's Wright Rawls at the foul line, off to Bella, screens for, turns in, drives, it's up off the glass and good.
Now you're talking.
18-12. For as difficult as that first half was, it's a two-possession game. Up the near sideline comes Spring forward. Azara down the lane, layup, runner, up and in. They beat the press, and Azara ends up with a good look.
Too easy. That's too easy.
20-12.
They got the formula. You just got to use it.
Panthers with it, a minute gone, second half. And here's Baca with it out top, has Miller closing with the hand up. Baca drives on her, Miller stuffed it but fouled her.
Right, going to the basket. 2 shots, the clock's not running. Nice job that time by Carly. Trying to go to the rim, draw the body contact, clock's not running, and we get a chance to cut it to 6.
First one on the way, it is good. 20-13.
We need to see more screening out of Central. Getting cutters going to the basket. They got people open coming down the lane. You got to get them to basketball.
And Baca hits both of them.
Nice job by the young lady right there.
20-14. And now they send a trap in midcourt. Azara pitches it ahead.
Somebody's wide open under the basket.
And they found her, but Puffco missed underneath. Panthers trying to get up the floor. Long pass ahead, jammed up in midcourt. And we get a timeout.
Nice job by Scott Wisner right there.
Long laid out to pounce on it. Got hit. Scott Wisner called time as soon as Long had her hands on it. It's 6:38 to go in the third. It's Springford 20, Central 14. And you have to like the energy the Panthers have come out with.
Absolutely. And what are they doing? They're going to the basket. And, don't settle for the 3. I know you want to shoot that. I'm almost at this point want to run down and say you're not allowed to do that. Okay? And everybody will say, yeah, but if you make it, yeah. But
Andy played when there was no three-point line.
Stop it. First off, I never played basketball in high school.
No, you were a football guy and a diver.
And a track guy.
And a track guy. Central with it. Down 6. Here's Long, deep left wing. To Baca out front. Now pass right side to Wright Rawls. Matched up. 1-on-1 against Puffco. Up and under. Right hand scoop. Too hard.
And I'll tell you, she got to make that shot. She got there.
Pettinelli handles it up the floor,
nice
and she's
job.
tied up right away.
We're going to get a jump ball, yes. Nice job by Bella there.
Saw an opportunity to reach in and entangle.
But they're bringing a little more heat out front.
Springford keeps it, but the arrow flips. And here's Sienna Miller with it to the left of the circle, back over to the right. And now back to Miller on the left.
You got to come out and play them. You got to make them put it on the floor.
Here's Miller into the high post, back out to Tiffin. And now Miller left side to Azara. Doubled on the left side of that zone. Try to dribble around it. Baseline and a reverse layup is up and good.
How do you let Azara, at 5 foot nothing, go all the way baseline opposite side and make that layup?
I don't know how she found the daylight.
Right. Honest to God.
22-14. 5:30 to go in the third. Panthers look to answer. Wright Rawls along the three-point line, right wing. Dribbles, matched up again on Puffko. Spinning shot is off to the left. Puffko rebounds
Right,
it.
and again, not comfortable there with that shot.
Now a drive, Pettinelli tumbles. They go down like dominoes, and we got a defensive foul on Baca, who was the first to meet her, and that's her third.
But that puts Pettinelli on the line. And this is not what Central needs right now.
Pettinelli, 57%. 7.5 points per game, then leads the team in rebounds and assists. 6 rebounds, 4 assists per game.
I know why she leads in assists. They allow her to operate against that zone in the high post. She's the trigger man. They get it into her. She squares up to the basket and looks. And she distributes.
And makes both. Those are her first 2 points tonight. She and Azara have played together since 4th grade. They're AAU teammates as well. 24-14. Kimienti drives up off the glass and good with the left hand.
I'm telling you what, that's there all night if she wants that. It's there all night.
24-16. Azara tripled on the sideline, found Miller, who tried to pound it into the lane, and it's kicked. I think Wright Rawls got the shoe on it.
But at that time, Central brought a little heat defensively.
Pettinelli baseline, inbounds it, and takes the return pass from Puffko. Now out top, Miller swings right to Azara into the corner for Tiffin. Bond ends up matched up with her down low. Pettinelli to a trailing Azara. Back to Pettinelli down deep. Kicks it out top. They swing it to Miller. Left wing three rimming off. Bond had the rebound, knocked away. It is out of bounds off Spring Ford. A Central ball, they get the stop.
That was an interesting call.
Yeah. I was pleasantly surprised with the outcome there. 4.5 to go in the third. Panthers still down 8. We are even so far in the second half. And Kimienti angles left to set up. Here's Long up top. Azara on her. Dribbles right.
This kid's got 2 fouls on her, okay? You got to go right at her. Why are you going away from her?
Kimienti now finds herself matched up with Tiffin. Takes it to the left,
screen.
drives it hard,
That's
and
it.
banks it in from the angle.
2 in a row. She comes off the screen by Wright Rawls and goes to the basket. Simple game.
Gives Bella 9 for the night. It's a 6-point game, 24-18. Under 4 to go in the third.
You got to come out and put ball pressure on them.
Sienna Miller to Tiffin, right wing. To the high post, Puffko, a high-low down to Pettinelli, and looks backward as she reverses the layup, up and in off the glass.
Too easy. Front her down low, get above her.
26-18, Spring Ford. Now the Panthers set up their half court, and we got a timeout. Scott Wisner, they weren't running what he wanted. 3:17 to go in the third. It's Spring Ford 26. Central 18. We'll be back in 30.
If you've been thinking of going to college and you would like to play sports when you get there, join our team. Earn a Penn State degree and continue to play the sports you love. 6 collegiate sports are now available, including baseball, soccer, men's basketball, women's softball, and women's volleyball. For more information, check out our website at PennStateYorkSports.com. Once again, that's PennStateYorkSports.com.
3:17 to go in the third, Andy. We've seen some improvement from Central, but right now we're just trading punches with Spring Ford. It's still an 8-point game.
They got it going. They got it going a little bit to the basket. Wright Rawls got to set those screens. Get Bella going to the basket. They've taken Azara, now she's got Kimiente and give her the ball and go to the basket. Come out, set the screen on her.
Springford is man-to-man. Here's Long with it out deep on the left. Top of the arc, Bella. Right Rawls to pick. Bella picks up and shoots. Rims it up and in on a deep 2 to the right of the circle.
Now you got to play some D. You need to stop.
26-20.
All of a sudden, if you cut this to 4, you put a little pressure on these young kids.
Yeah, they were up, I think, 15-1 at one point. Since then, it's 19-11 Central. Now a skip to the right side. Aaliyah Soliday in for Springford. She'll bring it to the top and back it up. Tiffin back to Soliday. And in toward the right corner, Pettinelli with it.
And I don't like that you got to put ball pressure on these kids. I mean, they're not doing that right now.
Panthers have been in zone the entire game. High post kick to the right corner. Pettinelli backing in. Offensive foul as she banged into Marley Bond, who had the defense.
That was kind of, let's say that was iffy. But I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not sure she banged into her.
Yeah.
She may have gently brushed her.
But they're too. Springford is too comfortable. You need ball pressure. Pressure on the basketball.
Down to 2 minutes left in the third. Springford is pressuring out on Central.
Absolutely, and they're pushing right Rawls. This young lady is pushing right Rawls off the block.
Kimiente off a screen. This time rims the jumper from up top. Rebound to Soliday.
But one and done. You got to come out and pressure the basketball, Central.
Springford setting up. Here's a Zara foul line. Left to shoot and buries it.
I mean, nobody in her face.
Now down the floor. Quick heave to right. Rawls and called for a travel, trying to move in off the catch. Feels like a bit of a critical point here. 8-point game, 1:30 left in the third.
They score here, you go double digits.
Springford on the cusp of getting some momentum back. And a foul called on Bella with Katie Tiffin stumbling on the handle out front. They say Kimiente caused that. That's her first.
You know, I understand they got good shooters on this team, and I kind of guess that's why Scott's staying in the 2-3, but this is state playoff. You need to come with the heat.
Springford with the passing game. Azera down low and a foul. Puffco going up and will be going to the line. Crownhamel commits her second.
And too easy. And you get her to the line, and they're doing what Central needs to be doing.
Cam Puffco, their lone senior, vocal leader. Her first is up and good.
She's got 6 on the night. Or, 5 on the night.
One more, and that rattles in. 30-20, it is double digits with 1:05 to go in the third.
You need good possessions from here on out.
Right Rawls at the high post, squares it up, looks to pass, has Bella left wing. Tried to screen for her, couldn't create much. Now it's Long with it, high right.
See, the East and West dribbles are not getting it done. You got to go right at this team. Give it to Rawls. She wants the ball.
Bond right corner to right Rawls at the high post and called for steps, trying to move in off the catch from there. Another travel call.
And another turnover. Crucial 37 seconds here. They go up 12 points. This game could be out of reach the way Central's been shooting the basketball.
Springford, the District 1 runner-up, lost to Plymouth Whitemarsh, who they beat last year. They play that one at Temple.
Wow.
And Soliday will shovel it off to Azera. 20 seconds left. Long out on her. Now it's Pettinelli with it. Dribble handoff to Soliday with 10. A bounce to Azera. Some room to the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Back rimmed it. And Bond, the rebound for Central, falls to the floor. Got a jump ball. It does go to Central with 3.2. Down 10. See if they can make something happen here.
You got to get the ball at least a half court. So go away, come back, get it. Three-quarter court, one dribble, bang.
Crownhamel bounces it in short. And Kimienti, a half-court heave is in time, but it's off the right edge of the rim. And the third quarter comes to a close. It's Springford 30, Central York 20. Panthers with 8 minutes left, down 10. Going to the fourth, our playoff coverage, as always, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine.
Stony Brook Family Restaurant, located at 3560 East Market Street in York, is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. Completely remodeled, Stony Brook is the home of good food and hospitality at reasonable prices. Proudly serving the York area for over 30 years, Stony Brook is family-owned and now also serves beer and wine. For home cooking, homemade soup, steaks, seafood, our famous roasted chicken, or just about anything, visit Stony Brook Family Restaurant, 3560 East Market Street in York.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
It is a 10-point deficit for the Central Panthers. We go to the fourth, 30-20. Springford Rams from Royersford, PA, leading this one. It's been an uphill climb all night, Andy, and the Panthers ultimately not able to make up any ground by the time that third quarter ended.
No, and I'll tell you, they got some nice players on this Rams bunch, but the kid that impresses me right now is 31, Pettinelli. They put her in a high post, boy. I'll tell you, she can handle the ball out front if they need her. They put her in a high post. She can trigger from there.
Panthers go man-to-man, first time all night.
Let's see what they do with it.
And Azara now matches up against Kimienti out top. Here's Pettinelli coming out. High post, rifles it in. Azara scoops it off the rim. Rebound to Bella.
Now you got to push it.
Steers it up the floor. Behind the back dribble goes to Crownhamel left wing. Now to Baca up top. Step back, couldn't get free. Skips it to the right corner, right rolls. Looks for a cutting Bella. Oh, open down the lane and miss. Right rolls, the putback is good. And saves the bacon on that possession.
But they scored going to the basket.
30-22. And a backdoor cut. Azara, the layup from Puffco, who threads the needle to her down the lane.
And again, too easy on that end of the floor. You're going to go man-to-man, you need your help defense to be there.
32-22. 6:45 to play. Panthers with it. Baca dishes to right Rawls. Plenty of space up top. Wants to go down the lane. Contact, blocking foul on the spin. It was Puffco in her path who fell down.
Right, and she's backing up as she takes the call. So it's a good call. Even I agree with that.
Wow. What?
You heard me. Write it down.
Kimienti will inbound. Well, that guy didn't agree.
No.
Now the Panthers set up. Bella with it at point. Pivots inside. Hoisted it up from just under the foul line. Couldn't hit.
But one and done. And that's what they have to start crashing the boards.
Springford with it. Up 10. 6:15 to go. High post to Puffco, off to Azara, steps out for three, around and off, and Pettinelli right there on the right baseline to rebound. Sidearmed it in, back out, Pettinelli driving runner, miss, second effort, too hard. Rebound to Long of Central.
She's a player though, that kid.
Now Bella leading right Rawls, who got hacked. Puffco, some contact herself, reaching up at her forehead, and that prevents the touchdown 2 points. Right Rawls to the line for two.
And you got to make, if you're Central, you got to make all of them from here on out. You can't miss from the free throw line.
Right Rawls Jr. First, Karamzov already has a D1 offer from Delaware State. Interest from Drexel, among others. Come next year, will be a 4-year starter. And her second one, that's up and good.
She develops a 15-footer, 12-footer. Should be quite the player.
Her brother Taylor playing D1 football at Bryant University. 32-23 now. Panthers down 9, 5:40 remaining.
You just had a kid come wide open underneath.
Spring forward with it up top. Soliday, catch and shoot, 3 off the mark. And Azera, the offensive board. Tossed it back out. Under 5.5 to go. And a timeout, spring forward. Mickey McDaniel is also their AD, calling it from the bench. 5:23 remaining. And a 32-23 Rams lead. We'll be back from Garden Spot after this.
Today, it seems everybody is offering a discount on car insurance, but at what price? Reduced protection, impersonal service. At State Farm, you can earn discounts and still get full service and dependable protection from the world's largest car insurer. See me, Trish Hauser, 1865 Susquehanna Trail North, York, for the State Farm multiple line discount. With State Farm, you get an agent you can depend on and an insurance company you can trust. For the details on State Farm's multiple line discount, see me, Trish Hauser.
Hunters Hill Orthodontics is a longtime staple in the orthodontic care community. With offices in York and Dillsburg, our practice's top priority is to provide you with the highest quality orthodontic care in a friendly, comfortable environment. Call our York offices, 1910 Kenneth Road, at 767-6694 to make your appointment, or at 1399 South Queen Street, 885-5468. Or in Dillsburg, call 502-1186. We've got your smile at Hunters Hill Orthodontics.
Your home for the Spartans. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
5:23 to go. It is Springford 32, Central 23.
Time to turn the heat up for Central York. Time to turn the heat up.
Rams get it in. Azera out between the circles. Kimienti guarding. And a high post for Patinelli popping out.
Right.
They double her. Yeah, they're trying to extend it and trap.
Right, they're going to try to extend it and trap, but you got to be careful. There it is.
Azera cutting through the middle, dishes off. Back around front, Soliday with it. Down to 5 minutes left. Soliday pops it back off for Tiffin, a crossover. Try to drive the lane, reach in, jump ball, tie
Central.
up.
There you go.
Baca and Long had her pinned.
If you're trying to run clock to score, there's no reason you'd be driving into the paint. That's why they lost the basketball. Spread the floor, go 5 out to score.
Down 9. Here comes Bella strolling through center. Now bounce to the right wing. Baca with it. Double high screen goes left. And now pass back out front, almost picked off.
Yeah, that was dangerous.
Kimienti off a right. Rawls pick. Slams into Puffco down the lane. Puffco backing up is called for the blocking foul again.
And you need to be. I'm telling you what. If I don't see that play the rest of the game, that's what you got to do, because you need to score with this clock stopped.
Bella with 2 shots that was in the act. First one up, it's good, 32-24. That was only Springford's 5th as a team. Central's committed only 3. Kimienti 14 per game. Second up, that's good. Has 13 now tonight. 10 this half, and the Panthers try to swarm the pressure. Azera through a crowd, wide open. Soliday! Right Rawls sprinting back, busts up what appeared to be a wide open layup.
And I'll tell you what, she had nothing but ball, nobody near it. And I mean by that, her body wasn't near Soliday's body. That was all ball.
Blocked it off the back wall. She came in tonight with 69 blocks for the year. And I think she had fingertips on some early if they gave her credit for it. And she's at least got 70 for sure now. Panthers continue to swarm. and try to pressure the ball handlers. Azera with it out top.
You can't let her direct traffic.
It's a 7-point game, and a foul there as Pettinelli trying to spin through a double team on the right wing. One of the Panthers commits their team's fourth.
When you're going to trap like that, you've got to get your legs one behind the other, and you need to stand tall. When she she tucked the ball just like she should have to break through it, but you reach, they're going to call that.
Marley Bond second. She'll come out in favor of Crouthamel with 4:07 to go. Panthers down 7. They were down 15-1 early on the night. Have hung in it.
What is the issue here?
Some problem at the table. I don't know if
you can't change it. It's the official book. You're right. I mean, I don't understand when the coaches could start going to the table. I know I'm talking about this every time we do a game, but why? This is not Congress. This is not, I don't care what you have, son. He says, I have this, that, the other thing.
Yeah. One of Mickey's assistants,
right?
Scott Wisner just said, I don't care what you have. It doesn't matter.
Right, exactly. That's what I just said, too. Yeah. I don't care what you have. Why is this assistant coach at the bench?
That's a wonderful question.
Thank you. Why is any of these coaches at the scores table?
Did they change anything?
I would have lived there if I could have done that. They would have been locking me up.
You'd have been out of control.
Right.
I heard that you had this Italian jump that you would do.
Stop.
Now we've got a foul out near midcourt.
Ashton, if you're listening, you're in deep trouble, okay?
I wish I could have seen that.
No, I didn't have a jump. She's lying.
Was it a hop or a jump?
No.
What'd she say? I know she said Italian. I can't remember the...
Right, I don't know.
The rest of it.
I don't remember.
Maybe it was a skip.
I think you're hallucinating on your bang.
4 minutes to go.
Oh.
Azera cutting inside. Gets it back out to the perimeter. The Rams trying to run time.
And they're doing a nice job of it right now.
And Pettinelli is finally fouled. Scott Wisner didn't want that, though. He's upset, I think, with the official.
He is upset with the official, but Pettinelli did the right thing. She turned around and got run into by a Central York Panther.
Do we know what they were talking about at the table? I didn't see anything get changed on the scoreboard.
Right, and they weren't going to. They talked about who picked up the foul. That's what they were talking about. Whoever got the foul, that's what they were talking about.
Zara driving kick left corner. Miller sends it out to Tiffin, who's being chased. Floats it down low to Puffco. She scampers out toward the right wing. And a timeout from the Springford bench with Puffco double teamed. Down to 3:30 left. Central trying to sell out and create some turnovers here. They trail 32-25. It's a 30. We'll be back in 30.
When you work with an independent insurance agent, you put the power of choice to work for you. Independent agents know several companies and their coverages, which means more options. And because companies like Donegal Insurance Group use the independent agent system, you not only get quality insurance, you also save money. The independent insurance agent system. Discover the power of choice. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Well, Andy, the last two fouls, or I guess the foul and the timeout, Scott Wisner wasn't totally pleased with either the official's call or the way his team was defending there. They're trying to create turnovers here down 7.
Right, but you can't foul when you're doing it. And now Springford's going to the foul line from here on out. So you got to play position defense here.
At some point, you did have to get to that point to extend the game.
Right.
And now Springford playing the keep away game.
And they do it very well. They got great ball handlers. Oh, and I'll tell you what, you got to play this to score.
Pettinelli with it out by midcourt. Now it's Tiffin with it. And they form a wall. It's stolen. Kimienti, a lead pass ahead. Long the layup. Got too far under. Couldn't hit from that angle, and it goes out off the Panthers' last.
Wow.
Scott Wisner contesting this decision as well. 2:57 to go. Not seeing eye to eye with the baseline man who made that call.
But you're selling out. You got your turnover. You need to make the layup.
Baca coming around. Azera trying to create one.
Foul.
Went for the steal and a foul on the hook instead.
Right, and Azera goes to the foul line, shoot 1-on-1, and the way she was shooting him.
It's going to be Baca's fourth. Azera for the year, 59%. Oh, they got Baca for 5.
Really?
Man. And if Central doesn't come back, that would be the end of her high school career.
That's tough.
One of 2 seniors on this team, Kara Grothy, the other one. Scott Wisner taking the time to replace Baca. Gets a hug from assistant coach Becca Gemby on her way to the bench.
That's tough.
Taking the time to replace her and also to argue what he has not loved whistle-wise here the last couple of minutes. Panthers not done yet. Down 7, 2:54 to go. Azera, the front end, it's good. 33-25.
3-possession game. A lot can happen, 2:54.
Again, they went to the state final last year. She was their starting point as a freshman. Missed the second. Marley Bond ran it down. Here comes Kimienti front court. Screen from Wright Rawls. Bella in hard. And a blocking foul called. Kimienti to the line. A chance to score with the clock stopped. Puff goes fourth.
Puffco a little upset. Kimienti gets 2.
Puffco is going to sit for now.
Why are we taking time to get the players in and out?
I don't understand that.
Is that a new? All of this is new to me. I'm going to have to.
Bella's first is good.
I'm going to have to learn all this stuff. Is there a book somewhere?
She didn't foul out, but it made me look.
Right.
Was that 5? Bella's second, got it. 33-27.
2 possessions.
Yeah, 6-point game. Full court press. Pettinelli fired it down the floor. Soliday off to Tiffin, who missed going in. Spring forward, the offensive board as it bounced out front. And now we're down to 2.5 to go. Pettinelli hemmed in by midcourt. Foul on Central.
And
1-1.
Yeah. And you didn't have to. You had the trap coming. Wright Rawls was going there. You cannot reach in that situation.
Pettinelli, 57% at the line this year. Front end is good. 34-27.
That was tough right there. You almost had him. You were driving him back there, of course. These 2 foul shots hurt you.
Second is good.
And she makes them both, so now it really hurts you.
Another one of those super sophomores for the Spring Ford team. 35-27. And Kimienti pick and roll down to Wright Rawls. Layup, good.
Where's that been all night?
That was a beautiful setup.
Absolutely.
And now Azera steering through up the floor, 35-29. Spring Ford working it back out. Azera left wing, a pass blocked by Wright Rawls. Stole it, but stepped on the sideline. Spring Ford will keep it with 2:02 remaining. Blocked it like a volleyball player at the net, but stepped out. Here's Azera left sideline and finds Soliday at the top. Now they move it to Tiffin left wing, throws it across the floor. Pettinelli down to Soliday and kicks it back out. Down to 1:45 left. 6-point game.
You got to stop the clock. It's a 6-point game.
Pettinelli at the foul line, off to Tiffin left wing, back out Azera. Patinelli to Azera again out by the midcourt circle with 1:30 left. Now a second defender comes, pass completed left side to Tiffin. High post Patinelli off to Soliday on the right. And back near midcourt, Long just a half step late. And that allowed Azera to keep moving it. The keep away game brings it down to 110, 35-29. And now Tiffin to Patinelli, and now they foul as we get down to 105.
I mean, he's been around a long time, so he knows what he's doing.
I guess wait until almost the last minute to begin the free throws, and Scott Wisner will call time. 1:05 to go, Springford 35, Central 29. It's a full timeout, and we'll be back to Garden Spot in just a moment.
The Wolf Organization is now offering warehouse positions starting at $16 to $20 an hour, with bonus opportunities available along with shift differential. Permanent positions offer health benefits as well. Looking for something more? The Wolf Organization is also looking for qualified customer service reps and CDL drivers, with 4 convenient locations in the York area. The Wolf Organization is a proud part of the York community and wants you to experience the Wolf difference for yourself as part of our team. To apply today, visit wolfhomeproducts.com/opportunities.
Hi, this is Dan Patrick. Join me weekday mornings at 9 on Sports Radio 1350 WOYK.
Well, Andy, the uphill climb continues for Central as we get down to the final 65 seconds tonight. It's 35-29. Got to hope for some free throw misses here first.
Well, that's what you got to hope for. She puts one in here, makes a 3-possession game. That's going to be tough for 105 against this bunch, and especially the way the Panthers have shot the ball tonight. So,
foul shooter is Patinelli.
She's been tough tonight. She's 4 for 4. And you got 1-on-1 here.
Just made 2 a moment ago. And front end here, it rattles in.
Now it's a 3-possession game. Now you either got it score going to the basket or you got to hit the 3, and they've really not shot the ball well in this building tonight.
Second is in and out.
Okay.
Rebound to Marley Bond. With a minute to go, Kimienti will push. Down 7, 36-29. Left side pass, Crowdhamel across to Long, right wing. Shot fake, starts in, takes it. Partially blocked Patinelli. Long is down hurt. Patinelli grabs it. Official timeout. And Long laid out on her side.
I don't know if she's holding a leg.
Went down on that driving try. Didn't we see in the regular season finale, didn't she go down late? I feel like she did. The game at Dallastown.
Oh, yeah, she did.
I don't know if she's been playing through something since then that.
It is definitely looks like left knee at this point. That's tough.
One of the younger Panthers, sophomore starter, Scott Wisner, and their athletic trainer out to tend.
You know, take nothing away from Central York. They got some really great players, but this is a good basketball team they're playing tonight. And they hung in there with them. But this is a well-coached unit. They got ball handlers. They got this. I am really impressed with not so much the point guard, though Azara is very good. With this 31, this Patinelli, she can handle the ball. She's a big kid too. I mean, she's 5'10", and she's a player.
Long helped up. She'll walk it off on her own. Yeah, District 1 in the big schools typically produces some of the best ball in the state.
Right.
Haley Merritt will sub in for Long. Junior with 48.3 remaining.
You basically either got to get the steal or foul, and now it's 2 shots from here on out. So
inbound to Azara, up the middle, and on the pass she was fouled.
All right, and that's probably not one of the kids you want to foul. She's 4'6". You definitely don't want to foul Patinelli. This is 2 shots, and you pretty much put these 2 in. It's almost a given.
45.2 remaining. And the first one up, that's good for Azara. He now has 13 tonight. 10 this half. 37-29. One more, and it's good. As Spring-Ford, 40 seconds away. They lead by 9. Kimienti speeds it down the lane and will get to the line. Darts it in up the middle.
And I guess they'll trade that, they'll trade that to there, give her the lane. Where's that been all night going to the basket?
And Bella with 15. First one up, it's good.
She's a player. She's 5 for 5 in the fourth quarter. 4 field goals in the third quarter.
Wrapping up her junior year, has an offer from Shippensburg already. Second one is good. And a timeout, Scott Wisner with 38 seconds remaining. Full timeout, 38-31. Spring-Ford leads. We'll be back.
Wheatland Eye Care at 234 Rosedale Drive in Manchester is locally owned and have been serving the community and giving back to the community for over 60 years. We currently have 4 doctors that offer a wide range of services, including eye health, vision exam, contact lenses, glasses, sunglasses, and LASIK consultations. We're the only practice in the area offering solutions for myopia control to keep nearsightedness from progressing in young people. We are a location for the Dry Eye Center of PA, offering the latest technology for diagnosis and treatment of dry eye diseases and its symptoms. We can also offer medically necessary contact lenses for treatment of corneal eye diseases. We are accepting new patients and participate with most medical insurances and vision plans. Call us today at 717-266-5661 or via our website, wheatlandeyecare.com, to make an appointment or find out more.
There's only one place for local high school sports. Sports Radio 1350.
Final 38 seconds here. Central trying to pull off a miracle still, down 7. 38-31. And the inbound for Spring-Ford. Pettinelli up the middle. Tosses it off to an open Azara, who scampers it ahead. Left corner, Soliday, and out. Pettinelli with it.
Got to get rid of it.
Dribble away, underhands it off. We're down to 22 seconds. Soliday up the left sideline. A blocking foul on Haley Merritt.
Pretty much she hits one out of the 2 here. I mean, it's a 3-possession game now. But who's on the line? I can't see.
Soliday, number 5. Yep.
Thank you.
And her first is up and good.
I'll tell you what, this team can shoot some free throws.
Yeah, they've been closers at the line tonight. Second one, that's off front rim. Rebound to Wright Rawls with 20. Down 8, Bella up the floor. Trying to set up a screen. Now dribbles left, ball loose, it's picked up. Back to Bella with 10. Curls along the top, shoots, 3, air ball short. Bond whips it back out top. Bella, the 3 again, air ball short. Wright Rawls tried to save it in. It hits the end line. Spring-Ford ball, they're going to win it. 1.2 remaining. And Central will fall in the second round. Inbound to Azara, and that's it. Final score, Spring-Ford 39, Central York 31. The Panthers wrap up another great season, 22-7. They reached the second round of states, but it comes to a close here tonight against the Spring-Ford Rams, who last year played for a state title. This year, they are one of the final 8. In girls 6A, they will face either Abington or Central Dauphin on Tuesday night in the 6A quarterfinals. They go to 22-6 and move on with the win.
Good game. They all got to come to an end, which was tough for Central York, but good season.
Yep.
And a better team won tonight.
39-31 final score. By the way, when we're finished, if we have time, we'll join the Hershey Bears in progress. They're in Bridgeport. We'll see how much time they've got left. And then we've got Pac-12 semifinal hoops on Westwood 1 that'll actually take you well past midnight tonight. So plenty of live sports ahead, but we'll recap this one for you when we come back. Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group post-game show is next. Again, the final score, Springford 39, Central 31.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses like yours with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, recommend smart solutions, and help you build your business. Our knowledgeable consultants uncover your communication challenges and provide visible solutions. At Fast Signs, we're innovators, planners, and designers. We're more than fast, more than signs, and we're more than ready to help. Contact Fast Signs today.
Visit our store next to Sam's Club in East York or visit us online at fastsigns.com.
At WellSpan Health, we're here for you, like the relationships that count, family, good friends, and neighbors. WellSpan primary care physicians and providers believe in the strength of those relationships. And just like family, we listen. That's how we discover the best way to help you in your wellness journey. When you choose WellSpan for primary care, you gain a network of over 2,600 of the best experts in the region for complex care, like specialists for cancer, heart disease, and orthopedics. We make it easy to connect with simple online visits and our My WellSpan app. And with convenient locations close to your neighborhood, you don't have to travel very far. Choose WellSpan for primary care because we're your friends and neighbors. After all, we know you, we care, and it shows. Start your relationship today. Visit wellspan.org/primary care.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Final score tonight, Springford 39, Central York 31, as we welcome you to the Kochman Kunkel Insurance Group post-game show. Daryl Henry, Andy Bria with you from Garden Spot High School. And Andy, tonight, Central, they got down big early. It took them, I think, 11 minutes before their first field goal. It was 15-1. And then they were in it, arm's length, uphill battle all night, but very uncomfortable early, just never could overcome that.
No, and they played a very good team. Like you said, that's a great way to describe it, D. They just kept them at arm's length and did not allow them to get comfortable offensively. And really, Central never got into a rhythm, and it just seemed that Springford just kind of did exactly what they wanted to do, triggered from where they wanted to trigger, and they played a great defensive game and, deserved to move on, and they are.
Well, post-game stats, do they add up?
Yeah, they do.
That's great.
For the victorious Springford Rams, I guess it is, Elias Soliday, she was 1 of 2 for 1 point. Anna Zera, sophomore, 4 field goals, 6-8 from the line for 14. She led all scores for the Rams. Cameron Pufko, two field goals, 2 of 2, 6 points. Katie Tiffin, 4 field goals, 1 3. They're only 3 of the night, 0 for 1 from the line. She had 9. The kid I really like, Mac Pettinelli, she had 1 field goal, 5 of 6. She had 7. And Megan Robbins off the bench, 1 field goal over 2. She had 2 points for their 39. They had 12 field goals, only 1 3, 14 to 21 from the line. By quarter, 9-9, 12-9. For Central York, as their season comes to a close, Carly Bach in her last game went 4 for 4 from the line. She had 4 points. Bella Kimienti, she had 5 field goals, 7 of 8. She had 17 to lead all scorers. Ireland Long had 1 3 for 3 points, and the only other scorer was Mackenzie Wright-Walsh. She had 3 field goals, 1 of 3. She had 7. They had 9 field goals. 1 of those of 3. 12 of 15 from the line. If they would have got to the line more, I got to believe that when you're playing a defensive team like this team tonight, and this was a very aggressive man-to-man team, they played great ball defense, you got to catch, square up, and go right at them. It's kind of the way you beat a red line defense. You know what I mean? back in the day. If you had the horses, that's what you did. You had to go right them. They were so aggressive. Go to the basket, get to the foul line. They did not do that enough, and they shot the lights out. 12-15 for the 31. By quarter, they went 1, which really hurt. 9 in the second. They only had 10 first half points and scored 21 points in the second half in the 10 and 11 quarters. And that's the story of the game, my friend.
Yeah. Well, 39-31 is the final, and we'll take one final break, name our player of the game, and then send you off to Bridgeport with Zach Fish on the call. Bears and the Islanders, they still have about 7 minutes left in a close game. So we'll get you out there as soon as we're finished. We'll be back right after this.
You line your feet up on the edge of the starting block, shake out your arms, and then you push off the block in one fluid motion, fully extending your body and cutting into the water with nothing on your mind but the mechanics. You're a swimmer. And whether it's practice time in the pool or crunch time at a meet, Flying Feet is with you every stroke of the way.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes is a swimmer's paradise. Get suits by Dolphin, Speedo, Nike, Arena, and Tier. Pick up practice gear, team gear, and training equipment like fins, snorkels, and kickboards. The Flying Feet team has high-tech competitive suits, customizable caps, goggles, even goggle repair items. Shower down with swimmer's shampoo and body wash, plus suit wash to limit the wear and tear of chlorine. Time to dive into the pool? Then it's time for Flying Feet. We're more than sports shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue, York, just off exit 18 of I-83 next to Battery Warehouse.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
Final score again, Springford 39, Central 31. The Panthers finish up at 22-7 as they reach the second round of the state playoffs. Final segment for us, and Andy, it's time to name our player of the game here tonight.
I'm going Central York, Bella Kimienti. 5 field goals, 7-8 from the line, 17 points, but she triggers the offense. She went 6 for 6 in the fourth quarter from the line. In an 11-point quarter, I mean, she had 8 of their 10 points in the third quarter. I mean, she had their only point in the first quarter with a shot from the foul line. So Bella Kimienti is the player of the game.
All right. Well, a pleasure. Hopefully we have
Always.
Much more to come next week. We will see.
Wasn't real bad with these. I got to get rid of these glasses. Though the glare is killing me.
Yeah. Well, you do look cool as a cat.
Never mind.
Cool.
I have nothing.
Cool as Anthony.
Stop it. I have nothing. Okay. I'm going to be good because I'll end up in FCC jail or something.
You're on the fringe.
I know. They're lining up. I can see them coming for me now.
Well, hopefully we've got a busy week next week. We'll see.
We'll see.
And tomorrow our matchup, West York Girls, Manheim Central, already postponed. So they'll play Sunday, but we've got wall-to-wall college hoops that day. So we'll regroup, see what we've got next week, and go from there.
Make sure everybody in New York runs out and gets bread and eggs. So I'm not sure why, but
yep.
we don't live in Alaska, 50 miles above the Arctic Circle or something.
I know. I heard that Giant was miserable earlier, so apparently I have to stop for milk on my way home. So wait until I stop, and then everybody can just go. Wait till about 10 o'clock.
How many feet are we getting tomorrow?
Oh, I mean, an unlimited number of feet.
Right, I'm sure we are. All right, let's go.
We'll be buried.
I need to go. I don't want to get stuck behind a horse and buggy.
Or a plow.
Whatever.
Okay. All right. A pleasure as always.
As always.
I don't know when we'll be back on, but I hope we will be multiple times next week. So.
If not, I'm going to be taught baseball this year.
Yeah. I don't want to do the goodbye thing yet and thank you to everybody because I'm confident that people will win.
Absolutely.
So
I'm always rooting for the York team.
Yes.
Always.
So we won't do all that yet.
Good.
So hopefully we'll have stuff next week. But final tonight, Springford 39, Central 31. And for Andy Bria here with me, Daryl Henry saying so long from Garden Spot. Thanks for listening and enjoy your weekend. We'll hope to talk to you somewhere this coming week for more high school hoops presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine here on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Thank you for listening to Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK's High School Basketball Game of the Week, presented by WellSpan Sports Medicine, the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of the York Revolution, bringing you the best of the York Adams League all season. Listen on the go with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com. And make sure to tune in every Saturday morning at 9 for Central PA Game Day with Steve Navaroli, your source for a full look at all of Friday night's action. High school basketball plays here on York's home for local sports. Now we rejoin our regularly scheduled programming already in progress on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.